Hello my dear friends, this is Prashant Mamani here. I hope you all are doing good. I welcome all of you in this analysis which is based on Patna Indore Express, a rail accident that recently took place. Friends, I have some solutions. I have pointed out some issues that are prevalent in our rail system. So I would be going bit quick because I have a lot of things to present to you. So please forgive me if I am bit speedy in conversation. So let's quickly start. Importance of railways. Now you might have heard this term that railways are economic lifeline of our country. But the main thing is, do you know why they are known as economic lifeline of our country? The main reason is that 23 million passengers travel through railways per day. Yes, 23 million every single day. The other thing is it carries 3 million tons of freight every day. That is huge amount of goods that are transported via railways. That is one of the reasons why it becomes an economic lifeline of our country. And because this much amount of goods and people are transported via railway, it should be in priority list as it is very important, isn't it? Now coming back to Patna Indore Express accident. Now sadly the death toll of 146 so far makes it one of the most horrifyingly wicked accidents since 2010. A fracture in a track is believed to be the main reason for this mishap, though thorough investigation result will take time to come out. Hopefully in next 2 to 3 days we will get a detailed report on what went wrong. Now again, initial reports indicate that trains are pushing the limits of old tracks that have or that do get expanded and contracted due to summer winter. You know it very well. It is simple signs that in the summer times the tracks do get expanded and in winter time they do get bit contracted, and because of this phenomena they get structurally weak. Reports are also coming out. I'm not sure how true these reports are, but I have read this in a prominent newspaper that there was some noise coming out from a car's wheel about which railways was informed about, but no one paid any heed to it. Now let's quickly go through some of the facts on rail accidents. 50% plus rail accidents occur due to derailment. On average, these figures are of India, and on average there are 50 derailments per year in India, and a peak derailment average was 63, which is very sad. 70% of serious rail accidents occur due to human errors, which is clear sign of improper training and laxity in maintenance. Defects in civil engineering are the main reason behind the culprit of derailment. Now, problems and issues. Relaxed and easy-going safety norms originating due to financial mismanagement is one of the main reasons why we see so many accidents that are taking place in our country, particularly with rail. You would be aware about death accident and its total. This places India amongst the worst and dangerous roads in the world. Every single day we have something around 300 plus deaths occurring on Indian roads, and on the same time on the other hand our railways are not that safe because of relaxed and easygoing safety norms. Now when it comes to replacing overused assets, railways, particularly Indian railways, right, we are talking about Indian railways, so when I say railways, please consider it as Indian railways. When it comes to replacing overused assets, railways is infamous for making money saving decision at a significant cost of quality. I can remember an incident of NASA when Kalpana Chawla was in that space ship, and one of the main reasons after investigation was that because of cost-saving mechanism that was due to lack of fund and etc. things, quality standards were played with, and this was in NASA, and since then they have never took any risk regarding quality. But in India, many a times we see in with railway that safety is something that we are not putting that much emphasis on. High-speed rail tracks are missing in India, and since 1980s there was a minister, I forgot his name, but he started implementing or laying down high-speed rail tracks. But at the moment, not all rail tracks in India are capable of high-speed rail. Railway is trying to push speed on old tracks. Now we are using old tracks, and what we are doing is we are increasing the speed of our train, which is not a good combination. Government should limit its speed up to 100 to 120 km per hour and focus on safety rather than taking pride in achieving 160 km top speed on old tracks. Now, I remember 160 km speed is something Germany has achieved in somewhere around 1900. Germany was already clocking 160 km, and we are in 2016, and still we are taking pride that we are achieving 160 km. Gatiman Express has marked 160 km speed. But that is of no use. We should focus on our safety. If you compare a train accident of India with European standard, you will find that hardly there are any, it's not that there are never ever any incident of rail accident. They do occur all around the world, but the numbers are quite low in countries like Japan, in countries like France, Germany, UK, etc. But in India, the numbers are huge. So we should focus on safety rather than speed. Just like other government units, many a time safety funds are unutilized. This is one of the most serious things. You might have seen with Divyang, that means specially abled people. I have seen myself in many government offices, in schools, etc. that even for them as well, say railings are not constructed, and I hardly find any exit door in government buildings, though we have norms regarding it. So just like other government units, safety funds are never utilized. We have maps and everything, we have all necessary plans, but we are not implementing it for some reason. Attitude. Now, when it comes to safety, it has been seen in India that safety is an expense. It is considered as an expense rather than a precautionary measure, and it is also considered that safety is not that much necessary. I have seen many people smoking cigarettes on train, which is punishable offense, but we don't have implementation mechanism like CCTV or any person or reporting thing or telephone within a coach that you can report this sort of offense to someone. Moving on, how can we forget conflict of interests within administration of our country? Now, conflict of interest indicates to corruption. A huge amount of money is wasted or leaked due to conflict of interest. I'm not going too deep in that. What it means what railway needs. Now, the structure of railway is that there is a railway board who does the duty of rule making. Railway board is operator as well as regulator, but we need a safety auditor. This safety auditor or auditors should be free from organizational influence. Though this idea is already with the government, what requires is again its implementation. We need more funds for railways. We need personnel who are skilled, who have expertise in safety area. Without them and without funds, we cannot achieve anything. Latest technology should be inducted. We need satellite positioning system even in taxis. This thing is available, but sadly in our trains we don't have it. Real-time data and maps should be provided to drivers. Train maintenance software and anti-collision gadget. Now, anti-collision gadget or gadgets were talked about, and it was also decided that this should be fixed in all trains, but still this thing has been on paper only. Life and well-being is responsibility. Life and well-being of citizen is responsibility of any government, and it is one of the biggest responsibility, and it should not be played with. Now, there was a committee back in 2012 that is known as Anil Kakodar Committee on Safety. It said that rather than it indicated that 1.5 lakh rupees would be required for safety upgradation, and I would say that rather than spending rupees 1 lakh crores on bullet trains, sorry, by mistake I have written here range, but it is bullet trains, government should spend rupees 1.5 lakh crores on safety as suggested by Anil Kakodar Committee of 2012. This committee has recommended that government should mend tracks on immediate basis, and if any government is not doing it, then it is solely responsible for the accidents. What other requirements we require is that after accident, medical facilities decide whether a person is going to survive or that person is going to die. Do we have medical facilities available easily? No. The user should be made aware, that means travelers should be made aware that just paying rupees 1, they can get life insurance that can pay them up to rupees 10 lakh. This takes place when you purchase e-ticket. This should be, passengers should be made aware of this facility that is provided by government. Most important thing again is that will of government is must for preventing such gore incidents, and each citizen is as important and each death is national disaster. I hope, friends, this analysis will provide you some factual points, some suggestions, some solution if you encounter any sort of question based on frequent accidents or safety in transportation system. If you find any question in mains examination, then I'm pretty sure that you can easily take 5-6 points from this, and explanation provided me would help you to expand your answer. So that's everything from my side. Do not forget to comment, subscribe, and you all are great. I'll see you all soon with new topic. Take care. Goodbye.